Good evening, everybody. Thanks for hitting the video. I appreciate you being here. My name is Mark, and I just wanted to put together a quick video tonight before I went to bed about the 7 things that changed my life. And these were things that I needed to personally do in order to start the process of changing my life for the better. There was a lot in my life that, don't get me wrong, I've had a good life up until this point. But there were things that I needed to change, and there's a number of things that I'm going to go through today or tonight with you that are really going to show you what I needed to do in order to change my life for the better. And number 4 is the biggie, and I don't expect everybody to be able to do this. Number 4 especially, but I think that for the most part you should be able to do a lot of these things and have them change your life for the better. So without further ado, I'm going to go over them. I've got them written down here just so I don't forget what they are. I more or less just do them now, again with the exception of number 4. That was a one-time thing. But these are things that I do on a regular basis. So first thing is no phone first thing in the morning. So you wake up, oftentimes you'll reach for your phone to check the news or the weather or to see who messaged you overnight. No, you can't do that. You got to give yourself some time to wake up and just sort of be by yourself before you start connecting to the world. You know you will connect to the world throughout the day, so it's best to give yourself a little bit of time in the morning that's just for you. And I personally like to wake up, I'll grab my phone and put it in my pocket, but I won't use the phone for the first 45 minutes to an hour. I have my coffee, I talk with my wife, and we go about our day, and then I'll get my phone out maybe an hour later, maybe after I've showered or something. And it's been a good thing for me. It may be hard for a lot of people because you want to know, well, who messaged me overnight and what messages did I get, and did I get that email I was expecting, or what's the weather going to be like? That's all stuff that can wait at least an hour, and you don't have to necessarily reach for your phone the first thing in the morning. The second thing is daily journaling. This was something that I started. I've got my journal right here, right there. It's something that has allowed me to just get my thoughts out. And since I've started this YouTube channel, and especially as I get more into the vlog style of talking to the camera, I've found myself reaching for my journal a little bit less because this is a good outlet for me, is being able to talk to the camera and make these videos. But I still think that journaling and getting your thoughts out is an important step and an important thing for you to do, so you can go back and reflect on things that you at one point or another let out onto the page. And you can write anything in there. It's your journal, it's your book. I still have to get to that point with these videos. Whether or not these videos will take over my journaling, I'm not sure. But I think there's still a bit of a difference between journaling and making these videos. I'm not quite as not open. Well, maybe open is the right word, because I'm still getting used to putting everything out there for the world to see. It's a little hard to do, especially for the really sensitive stuff, which I can still put in my journal and get it out and still be able to get it down and out of my system. So there's still a bit of a difference, little ways to go yet before I fully commit to releasing these videos with everything that's on my mind. The name of the channel again is Mark Unfiltered, so I need to get there, but for now I still need my journal in order to get the really deep and dark and secretive stuff out of my system. And that's what the journal is for. And maybe one day these videos will take the journal's place, but for now, I still need both. But journaling might be something that really changes your life as well. And I think getting those thoughts out and on paper has really helped me be able to do that, and has made it so that I don't have to bring them with me throughout my day, my thoughts that may be negative. I have them in the book, and they're out, and I kind of flush them out of my system and get ready for the day. Number 3 is a walk with no distractions. So I mean, no podcast, no music, just a walk with you and your thoughts. You do this daily, and you go out. Not only is it good for your health, but it's good for your mental health as well, is to just have some time to think and reflect on things, and to give yourself some time to reset. I think it's a really big one, but not quite as big as number 4, which is something I had to do in order to start this process, and it was a real big one for me, and I don't expect a lot of people to be able to do this, but it was quit my job. And that's not something that I made lightly, a decision that I made lightly. It was something that had been on my mind for a long period of time, and I finally, when the opportunity came, I finally did it. And granted, it's been 5 years since that job, with that moment in my history that I finally made the decision that I needed to leave that job in order to progress and grow. I've had other jobs since then, but they've just been jobs, you know what I mean? They haven't really been a career. They haven't been something that I've been passionate about, and I'm still looking for that thing. The job market's really tough right now too, by the way, but so that doesn't help. But I am still looking for that next passion project of mine, and like as far as work goes. But I needed to leave that job in order to be able to heal and grow and become the person that I am today. And I needed to go through all of that turmoil, chaos between that time and now in order to get to where I am today. And I sort of wear that the last 5 years as a badge of honor to be able to have gotten through that with my wife's help. And so quitting my job, that was a biggie, and I don't expect everybody to be able to do that, but it was what I needed to do in order to get to where I am today. Number 5 is a wind down routine in the evening. So not being on your phone right till bedtime, just sort of having that relaxed time where you can spend some time with the people that you love in the same room, and just talk and plan your future and talk about your day and all of those things that help us build a connection to the people around us. Having those types of conversations without being interrupted by a phone or a device or a TV or what have you. And having that routine, making your tea, having a nice hot shower, getting ready for bed. All of those things that bring calmness and de-stress your life is what your routine should be. So as long as you don't work in the evening, just something to consider. How many are we at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so next one is single tasking. So really putting your focus and attention into the task at hand is something that for me I've needed to do. They say, the ability to multitask is highly valued, but I would push back on that a little bit and say the ability to focus on one thing and do it well before you move on to the next thing is just as important. I think when you do that and you allow yourself to do that, you do your best work, and you do right by you without stressing yourself out by having multiple things on your plate at the same time. Yeah. And the last but not least is a weekly declutter. So going about your house once a week and decluttering a room or a corner of a room, and getting rid of the things that don't matter anymore, the things that you don't need. If you haven't used it in a period of time, get rid of it. Usually my period of time is if I haven't looked at it or touched it in 6 months, it's time to get rid of it. and I still have some things that that fit that criteria that I need to get rid of. But I try to do this once a week, and I have a lot less stuff now in my life, which is fantastic, and it really helps with the anxiety of having too much stuff around you all at once. And you would be surprised how far this one goes to altering your life and making it better. Yeah. And those are the 7 things that I've done to really the 7 habits, the 7 things that I've done in order to change my life for the better. And I'd love to hear what you have to say about what some of the things that I've done, so that we can talk about it a little bit. So feel free to leave a comment down below, and I'll get back to every single one of them, I promise. And that's it for now. Thank you very much again for clicking on the video, and I appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.